Cheers. Hey there. How are you?
What do you love about this state?
I love we're surrounded by mountains. You can get out and run in those hills, the public lands, streams, but I also love the people. I mean, folks here would do anything for the neighbor. So we're very caring people that both hold me accountable, certainly, but also, care about our communities.
How can a president in today's climate pass a health care plan that both sides of the aisle agree on and all Americans benefit from?
I mean, by making it not about the politics, but more about people's lives, I think we share more in common than would divide us. And if you make your case not just in D.C., but out to America or to the people, I think it's possible, because I've seen it done here.
What would you say to the nearly 160 million Americans, maybe 180 million Americans, that are getting their health insurance through their employer?
At times, you might have some frustration because your deductibles are too high. Your out-of-pocket's too high. But let's improve that. Let's not completely tear apart the whole system and think we can start brand new. And I think that's what a lot of folks are talking about. Now, first of all, at times I think D.C. is a place where you give speeches. And I don't have that luxury. Like, I'll have people come up when I have my son at a grocery store. Somebody will tell me their personal story. We're a lot closer to the ground as governors. So what I'll tell those folks is, I'm not going to completely disrupt your lives and take your health insurance away. Let's figure out ways to make it more accessible and affordable.
Those diseases of despair, whether it's overdose, addiction, suicide, how as president can you rein in that epidemic that's devastating the country?
I'm Commander-in-Chief of the National Guard. At times I've felt so helpless seeing an epidemic of suicide, but I think there are things that you can do. We went first to get rid of the stigma. You'd never leave one of your fellow soldiers on the battlefield. So if you see one of your fellow soldiers struggling, say something. Because, we make folks that join the military make a commitment to us, and we got to make a commitment to take care of their physical and mental health.
How are you going to be able to beat Donald Trump?
I have no doubt that I could beat Donald Trump. I do well not only on the coasts, but in a lot of this country that often feels left behind. So I think you beat him by making it less about him and more about Americans.
What's his nickname for you going to be?
I don't know. What'll be, maybe Small State Steve, maybe the guy from the mountains.
How can you take what you have learned and are doing here in this state and help translate it across the country?
What I've learned as governor is I got to work with people, sometimes even people I don't always agree with. I've got to make it more than about the political food fight of the day. And I've got to figure out ways to not just give speeches, but impact people's lives. And I think what I've been able to do here, D.C. could learn a lot from Montana.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.